Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another crochet braid video, but instead of a new style, we're going to be doing kind of like a more informational video today and talking about the pros and cons of crochet braids. But before we jump into today's video, be sure you hit that subscribe button down below, turn post notifications on, give the video a thumbs up, and if you are new to the channel, welcome boo. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. So speaking of crochet braids, girl, hello, like yes, it's giving. I know it's giving. Okay, yes, this is the half up, half down braidless crochet. Yes, braidless crochet. So if you don't know how to cornrow, girl, and you're new to crochet braids, or maybe you've been wearing crochet braids but you just don't really know how to cornrow, girl, this style is for you. Okay, go ahead and check it out. I posted it this week. Braidless crochet, it's a vibe, period. Also, if you guys want to see the full look that I'm wearing today, I actually did a chit chat story time get ready with me for this look, so I will link that in the cards and in the description box down below for you guys as well. Don't skip the description box, girl. I'll be linking stuff down there, playlists, vlog playlists, chit chat get ready with me. Anything that I feel like is relevant to this video will be linked down there for you guys or in the cards, so be sure you check that out. Okay, but let's go ahead and talk about the pros first, because I already know that y'all saw the thumbnail and I know that's why y'all are here, because what? Okay, we're gonna get to that in just a moment, but let's talk about the good things about crochet braids, because I have been wearing crochet braids for the last maybe like 4 or 5 years, like not consistently. I didn't used to wear crochet braids as frequently. Now, like, I really just like continuously do crochet braids, but previously I was wearing them, you know, I was installing a style here and there, whatever, but overall I love the style, girl. I really love the style. The first pro is gonna be that it's just cute, girl. Like, it's just cute. It's a cute style if you like big curly hair, or maybe you like long wavy hair, or maybe you even like natural straight hair, because you can do straight crochet braids as well. I feel like maybe I should do an updated crochet braid, an updated straight crochet braid style, because I haven't done one in like a while. So you guys let me know if you, I mean, the method is going to be the same, but just updated, you know, like better quality, you know, something about it might be different, girl, because I haven't worn a straight crochet braid style in a few years. But let me know if y'all want to see that. Comment down below. I could do that for y'all. So yeah, if you like straight natural hair, big curly hair, long wavy hair, crochet braids are for you, boo. Like, I mean, it's just so cute. It's such a cute, like, effortless little style to put in. The next pro that I'm gonna say is that it's cheap. You can literally create a crochet braid style, I would say, depending on what kind of hair you buy and like how much you use, maybe anywhere from like $10 to $15. I mean, I would say the average price is probably somewhere around $40. Somewhere around $40, I would say, because one pack of hair is probably somewhere between $4.99 and $9.99, depending on what you're getting. So if it's like upwards of $10, you're probably gonna need at least like 4 packs, maybe 5. That's why I say maybe like $40, $50 is somewhere around the average price. But those are kind of like walk into your beauty supply store prices. Like, usually hair online is a little bit cheaper, but still overall, like, to say you pay $50 for a hairstyle that's gonna last you, well, that can last you like on average a month. I mean, I feel like that's a deal, girl. Like, that is a deal. Okay, so of course crochet braid styles can get more expensive than that. There are like human hair blend crochet braids, and there are also some crochet braid styles that are synthetic but that are like elevated, and those can be a little bit more expensive, maybe like $70, $80. But for the most part, girl, I would say normal $30 to $50. Somewhere in between that is what you're going to be getting. So cheap, right? The third pro is going to be that this is a protective style. Like, that's a pro for me, okay, that it's a protective style. I am natural. I have been natural for maybe like, well, I started transitioning to natural in 2014, and it's now 2022. So, you know, a good little minute. I don't know, good little minute, a few years, you know, however you want to say it. But yeah, so I love protective styling. I do wear my natural hair out every now and then in like a wash and go or something like that, but I love to switch my hair up. Like I love to give a new look, girl, okay? So definitely love that crochet braids are a protective style. Let's start off with the cons. So the cons would be that it is synthetic hair. Now I have tried human hair crochet braids before on this channel. You guys know I am not a fan. I'm not a fan of the human hair crochet braids. I did not really feel that it was giving what it was supposed to have gave. So it was a no for me. But most crochet braid styles are synthetic, and because of that they just simply don't last as long. Like you guys know, even if you wear like synthetic wigs and stuff, like after you wear a few little times, girl, it starts getting a little stiff starts getting a little matted in the back, and same goes for crochet braids. So because it is synthetic, you do have to sometimes put some work in. This style that I'm currently wearing, I would say isn't really a lot of work. I have been doing a few twists in it at night, but it doesn't require any product just because of the texture of hair that it is. So I will say that crochet braids can definitely be low maintenance. Although I didn't mention that in the pros, I would definitely say that you can definitely get away with some good low maintenance crochet braid styles, okay? The next thing that I want to mention is going to be the fact that this hair mats up. Like crochet, and not just this hair specifically that I'm wearing, but just crochet braids in general. So I would definitely look at that as a con, that the hair does mat up over time, especially if you are not using the right products on it, if you are not twisting it up at night, if you don't have like a good nighttime routine or like a way to really preserve the hair, it is gonna get old very fast. Okay, if you guys want to know how to maintain your crochet braids, I have some videos on my crochet braid playlist, and I recently just posted a video of my absolute favorite product to use on like long wavy crochet braid styles. I will link that for you guys as well. Speaking of products for crochet braids, I would also look at that as a con because of the fact that you kind of have to figure out which products are going to work best for the type of hair that you are currently wearing, because they are not all created equal, okay? The products that I use on my long silky wavy crochet braids would not be the same products that I would use on this hair. Completely different. Okay, so if you're not really like crochet braid savvy, girl, you may not really know, and that can be like really frustrating for someone who is new to crochet braids. So even someone who's been wearing crochet braids for a while, girl, I'd still be like, okay, should I use this? Should I use this? Should I use this? Or like, if I use this, girl, is it gonna mess the hair up? Like, you know, it can be a whole thing, okay? Now, let's go ahead and jump into the last con, and that is going to be what you guys saw on the thumbnail. So let's just talk about edges, bald spots, all that type of stuff. So let's talk about it. My hair in the front, like around the perimeter of my hair, is broken off. So it doesn't like extend far back, but just like, girl, maybe like a 1/4 of an inch of like this first piece of my, you know, like hair around my perimeter in the front is broken off. And then I do have a small bald spot over here. I won't even call it a bald spot. I mean, because like the hair is not completely gone, but like in that area, you can definitely see how it's, you know, a lot of the hair is missing in that area. Okay, so what I'm gonna attribute that to is the weight of the crochet braid hair and just manipulating the front of my hairline so much. So basically what's happening, I think, is that when you cornrow your hair, right? So you cornrow your hair for crochet braids, and then of course you want to have that nice seamless looking hairline. So of course, if you guys watch my crochet braid videos, you've seen me install the hair. You guys know that I use a beater and that I move forward for the front of my hair. And then that is how I create kind of like a seamless-ish looking hairline, but mostly that I just don't have like big knots in the front. So that's what I'm really trying to avoid, is just not having those knots in the front. But I believe that just by having the hair constantly there in the front, like it's literally the weight of that and like the knots that I put in the front, and then also having like thinner hair on the sides and constantly braiding that up and just putting the beader through, taking it out, putting it through, taking it out, and like having that weight of the crochet braid hair knotted onto my cornrow pretty much all the time, because I told you guys that I pretty much wear crochet braids like all the time. Okay, right now it's like I'm kind of giving the front of my hair a break, but like not really, because I have it up right now in this like tight half up, half down. But with this, I will say, if you guys have not checked out the video, then you may not know that this is like detachable. Not detachable, but I can undo the hair that's around. So basically every night, I undo this piece of hair around here and I take off the ponytail holder. So then that way it's just like there, you know, like I don't have, it's not tight on my head. So that's been really, really great. But still having the tension like just in this moment, it's not super tight, but I mean, it, you know, I gotta do it some kind of way, girl, so it can look good. So yeah, I just feel like with that, wearing the crochet braids for such a long period of time, I feel like it has affected my edges. Editing India here. So I also want to mention that using a lot of different products around your edges can affect it as well. So when you have in crochet braids and you're constantly using edge control, like every single day or most days of the week, and you're not able to like wash that area, you know, like sometimes you apply the edge control and it'll be like here actually on your hairline in addition to like your actual like baby hairs or whatever that you're trying to lay down. And so when that accumulates over time, no matter what kind of edge control you're using, what kind of gel, whatever, that can break off your hair too. So I also think that that's another issue. However, I'm not someone who really goes around without their edges laid. So, you know, I don't know, that's kind of a tough one, but I do feel like that's an issue. And I think it may have started like maybe like a few years ago when I was using a lot of Gorilla Snot before I started switching to like actual edge controls. And I feel like the build up of product over time is what may have made this bald spot over here by me putting the Gorilla Snot back and trying to like lay down like all of this part of my hair as well. So yeah, just product buildup in general around your hairline, I feel like has affected it too. So I just want to throw that in there because I forgot to mention that in the video. I don't think this would be like, if you wear crochet braid style here and there, I don't think you're gonna have any issues with this. But for someone like me who constantly is installing crochet braid styles, and also I'm been blow drying my hair more recently, but I pretty much, I probably end up blow drying my hair maybe once a month. So I feel like that's not too bad. I haven't experienced any heat damage or anything from that, so that's great. But I do think that I can kind of regrow, you know, my edges or whatever with just some castor oil or just some like, I don't want to say wild growth oil because I don't know if that really works or not. And that's synthetic oil, like those oils in there are not real. So there is this product that I use. It's called, I think it's called Bare Hair Oil, something like that. I bought it a while ago and I used the whole bottle, but I haven't repurchased it since then. But that is a really, really good oil. Of course, you can also purchase, just look up like what type of oils are good for hair growth. I only know of castor oil off the top of my head, but just to use that and just kind of apply it in those sections and around the front of your head as well to help with that. And then of course, giving crochet braids a break altogether. Okay, there are some new styles that I want to try out, so I probably will be bringing a few of those to my channel. But I do love crochet braids. I really, really love crochet braids. I love curly hair, but I love that I can get a different look. Like it can be a long wavy curl, it could be a big spiral curl, it could be like a more natural curl wave that I kind of have going on right now. So I just love the variation of it. So what I'm probably going to do is just get that hair oil and just make sure that I'm consistently applying that every night. And then of course trying to take a few days off or whatever from crochet braid styles. And I really believe that it's not so much in the beginning of the install that it happens. I think it's more of maybe by like week 2, like a week and a half, 2 weeks, when your hair actually starts to loosen up, like, you know, your cornrows and stuff get loose because your hair is growing. And then you're like putting on a scarf, you're taking off a scarf, you have the hair in the front, and then the hair in the front starts getting kind of like fuzzy or whatever because the cornrow is not as tight, and then I feel like that's how you start to get like the breakage in the front. I've had this kind of like semi bald spot over here for quite a while, like a long time, like a few years I feel like, because I never really like tried to put castor oil or anything on it to help regrow it. So I can't say 100% if it came from the crochet braids, but even if it didn't, I'm sure the crochet braids have made it worse, you know. And then of course having the tight cornrows like constantly in the front of your head and stuff, so it could just be a bunch of different things that have caused it, but this is just what I've observed, and I just wanted to share this with you guys. Like I said, I don't think it will be an issue if you just do a style here and there, but it's definitely a possibility, okay? So I just wanna let you guys know. Overall, I still absolutely love crochet braids. I will be continuing to wear them, of course. Like I said, I might take a little break here and there, but yeah, I still think overall it's a great style, a great protective style, a really versatile style that you can kind of do anything with and get a bunch of different looks. I've done a crochet braid ponytail before, like a half up, half down, a straight. So there's just so much that you can do with it, and yeah, I just love that about it. So that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys have any recommendations about like good oils or anything to help to like regrow this area, comment down below, girl. Let me know so I can check it out. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Don't forget to check out this braidless crochet style. Don't forget to check out my crochet braid playlist, the get ready with me that I did for this look as well. And yeah, girls, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out, turn post notifications on, give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.